Hi, my name is Brenna Larkin. I am so excited to teach today a little bit of things that I practice every day, and I want to share with you guys on how to connect back with your inner self. I'm a Reiki master, teacher, and practitioner living here in Lehi, Utah. I met Chantal in Colorado. I had texted her to see if she wanted to meet up for coffee, which ended up exchanging magic all day, which was so great. Such an honor to meet her, to be a part of her little universe going on and everything that she teaches. So something that I want to teach today is creating your own safe space. Something that I work with my clients or close friends, sometimes even patients, is the notion that we are always told to go to your happy place, but no one teaches us how to go to our happy place. Before creating your safe space, you can start your own ritual. For me, I'm all about taking a spiritual bath or shower, which includes using Palo Santo and my rose quartz. While you're in the shower, let your day wash away and imagine those literally going down the drain. You are starting anew and you're going to be stepping into your very own sacred space here. So kind of make that your ritual throughout the day. It doesn't have to be at nighttime either. This really can be any time of the day, but you do want to make your intention special and set on this just for you. So creating your safe space, I have my clients, as they're laying in bed, kind of picture this space. If you work with crystals, as I work with crystals, you can utilize that with your chakras to kind of help amplify your connection to what you're doing. I use rose quartz on my heart chakra. I personally use a clear quartz on my third eye chakra to kind of bring that clarity and work with our clairs and connecting. And I use the amethyst to connect with our crown chakra, which is our spiritual connection to the divine. And as you're creating the sacred space, you are connecting yourself to the spirit realm. So what I do with my clients is I will have them, before they go to bed, to create and visualize a place that is beautiful for them. Whether that is the beach, whether that is a forest, whether that is a desert, maybe you like the vast openness of possibilities, perhaps even just your own home that you're in right now. The idea is to create that beautiful space that you feel most confident in. Take the time to notice what is surrounding you. What does it feel like there? Can you feel the air on your face? What does the earth and the ground feel like under you? Notice what your emotions are in during that time. As you journey into your own exploration of this area, you will come across a structure. Maybe that's a house, maybe that's a tree house in a tree, maybe it's a tent, and perhaps it's one of those gorgeous homes that you always see on the TV. Whatever this home is for you, whatever this structure is your own personal space. Nobody can have influence over it except for you. As you are walking around this structure that you have created, you take note of what it looks like and again how you feel around it. You'll notice a door and you can go ahead and open that door and you can close that behind you. This is your own safe space. Nobody can come in here unless you invite them. For me personally, I had lost twins a year ago, and in my space, my twins come in here. I've allowed them to come in there, and they do join me in this area because it is, again, my sacred space. As you notice this space inside, you can decorate it however you want. Mine personally has marble everything because I will never afford a marble countertop, so mine is decked out Pinterest style. You can have whatever artwork you want in there. You can have books in there. This is an area for you to come to whenever you are wanting to. So while you're in this space, you can meditate, you can read. I personally am always sipping tea out on my balcony watching the clouds pass the mountains, but this is your space to do whatever you would like to do in. If you need to come here to sleep, if you need to come here to get away from the storm in the physical world, you can use this space for that. While you're in this space, not only are you practicing visualizing, as you are actually practicing one of our psychic gifts of clairvoyancy, the gift of being able to see and visualize. As visualizing is a natural gift to all of us, some of us are able to expand a little more. Having this kind of ritual to practice on visualizing will help you further in whatever kind of magic practices that you are doing. Utilize this space for you before you are going somewhere that you're kind of feeling anxious about, whether it's meeting family, friends, going to work, about to have a confrontational conversation. Go to this space as an added extra layer of protection. I use this space here before I do intense Reiki sessions on my clients, just as that extra added layer of protection after cleansing a room, of course. Part of my medicine that I help with clients in their safe space is planting a garden. And this is something that I have personally done. At the beginning of June, I was kind of having a rocky time. I was struggling with Mother's Day and was just kind of hitting that year mark of what was going on in my life. And so I was in meditation in my sacred space, and I had this thought come to me of planting a garden. And I did. I had seeds in my mind, of course, and I planted these seeds in the ground, and I tended to it in the physical world for probably about 3 weeks, not knowing what was going to grow. I sang to the earth, I watered, and I danced on top of these seeds until one day it was started to sprout. And the words came to me of, it's a grapevine. Okay, I'm growing a grapevine in my sacred space. What is a grapevine? So I looked up the spiritual meaning of grapevine, and what its meaning was, it is the greatest example of death, regeneration, and rebirth. And for me, that is exactly what I needed in that moment. So I took to what that meant and applied it to my life here to move through physical things I needed to, and found that balance again. So this is what I will have you try, if you would like, as you create your sacred space and get comfortable in there, to plant your own seeds in your own garden. Sometimes people will plant the seeds and they know exactly what they are. And that is totally fine. Sometimes you won't know for a while, like me. I had no idea why I was just watering this piece of earth in my mind, in my safe space, until that moment came of what I realized, what I was creating to share with other people. I always feel that we create our own magic by what we see, what we say, what we do, our thoughts and perceptions. Our magic is how we acquire, how we obtain, and how we integrate, and most importantly, how we share it with other people. So again, I'm so honored to share this with you, and I'm so excited to hear if you guys have feedback to share what kind of came from it. Feel free to reach out to me and let me know how this went for you and how it's applying, or if you have any questions about it. Thank you again. Namaste.